Alright, work on the 2006 Chevy Trailblazer EXT. Originally had no sound in stereo, so we kind of thought, we should have did a little troubleshooting first, but we figured out it was probably just a head unit, wanted to just replace it anyway. So we got that, hooked the harness up, the harness kit, still no sound. It's like, alright, then it must be the amplifier. So trying to find the amplifier, first looking underneath the seat, underneath the glove box, all over. Watched some other videos, did some reading, and most of them are saying like this back corner for the Trailblazers, and then you do a little bit more reading, and the Trailblazer EXT is actually on the driver's side behind here. I didn't want to go through the work and tear it all apart at first, so what I did is, I'm going to keep this video kind of short because I already have most of the parts to save time. I just took a screwdriver and pried this up and out. Once I pried it up in and out, you can look down in the hole, you can see the amplifier. Before I did that, I was just looking in here. This is where the jack is, and that's all I see. I was like, I can't see no amplifier. But once I verified it was in there, you take the jack out. You got to turn this knob here. It's all kind of loose. It isn't really fastened yet right now. So to get this out, and there's a couple jack bars. I didn't reinstall them. I'm gonna put them back in, so I would pop them out. But there are 3 10 millimeter bolts and a 10 millimeter nut. The nut is on the bottom, then the 3 bolts are towards the top. The one bolt you can't see until you actually remove this panel, pull the panel out. I think it's actually one of the bolts at the top of the amplifier. So you get the bolts out you can. Then we got there's 5 Phillips head screws. They got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take them 5 screws out, and I just use a screwdriver to pry this out. It's a little tricky, it's behind the rubber, but you get it loose. And the one hidden bolt, there's one hidden bolt that you got to have this out to get to, is all the way up in the corner. So once you pop this loose, then you can get in with the ratchet and get it out. So once you get all that loose, it's a little tricky with one hand here, but then I'll pull this out. I'll cut myself. Now it's out, and you can see the amplifier up there. Okay, now you can get to the amplifier. You can pull the plugs off. They're on this side. What I did, it's really not the right way to do it, but I just bypassed the amplifier. I jumpered the I could make it a little neater, which I'd probably go back and do. I just jumpered the input to the output, from the input speaker wires to the output speaker wires, and totally bypassed the amplifier. So far, no issues or anything. It's working. I just tuck it away up in there, and figure for the age of the vehicle, mileage, before I have any issues, I'll probably just end up at the scrapyard anyway. So I'm not too worried about the other stuff. And but now I'm just gonna put it back together. Like I said, you got 3 10 millimeter bolts, 10 millimeter nut, and 5 Phillips head screws. Take it all apart, you get to it. It's really not that difficult. It seems harder than what it is. And hopefully this helps somebody trying to keep the video short. And so, all right, good luck. All right, bye.